Hi everyone, it's Annalie from seventhsensehealing.com. So hope you're all doing okay. Good news about this week is that Mercury is now going direct. So it means that heavy sort of energy is tailing off. Kind of goes direct on the 22nd, so it might still take a few days, but it will be disappearing. And that means for you, you might feel a bit more energized. You might feel like you want to get out and about a bit more. You don't need to be as concerned about travel arrangements or moving forward with projects. So that kind of energy where we just keep ourselves back a little bit is passing. And also, I don't know about you, but the full moon, last week was really intense. I found the energy really heavy and found it really hard to go out, and actually couldn't use my van for a few days because a bird flew into it and smashed the windscreen. So the energy of the moon and Mercury just literally made me stop for a few days. So but hopefully you're starting to feel the shift, feeling a bit more energized. We've got the Christmas period coming up, so things to start working towards, holiday season and things like that. So hopefully the energy will pick up, you'll feel a bit more vibrant and back to yourself. So but do still rest, go to bed early. If you feel tired, make sure you're having enough sleep and eating well. So nice nourishing winter foods. So we're going to work with the Work Your Light deck today, and also the messages from Angels deck 2. So let's see what messages are coming up for us this week. I'm definitely feeling much more energized and vibrant already than I had been. Had a couple of weeks where I felt a bit heavy and like almost stress and anxiousness from the moon and things like that. So I'm definitely feeling much more me. Okay, so I'm not sure that any's gonna pop out, so I'm gonna choose the first one for us. So I'm gonna go for here. Oh, this is a lovely card. Can you see it? It says leap and the universe will catch you up. So we've had this kind of retrograde period where we're not meant to move, forward with new projects and plans. We're meant to look at ones we've got underway already. We're not kind of meant to really launch new things. But, we've had this period of this Scorpio transition phase where it is actually a good time to set intentions and write goals and things like that. So if you haven't done that yet, do get writing out, manifesting, writing down what you want to do. And sometimes when we're making changes, or we're bringing in new things, or we're looking for a new job or work or home, or we're going to make a big change, we can feel quite fearful about that and nervous, and we can worry about whether it's all going to work out. There's no such thing really as a wrong decision. We're always moving on forward, growing and learning, and new opportunities come when we leave old ones behind. So this card is just reassuring us that it's okay, and it's telling you to leap and move forward with your goals and dreams. And even if everything's not quite together for you yet, even if all the stars haven't fully aligned, because they never fully will, we've still got to move forward. So don't hold yourself back with old thoughts, old patterns. Oh, is it going to work, or is that going to work? How's this going to be? Just go for it, leap, move forward. The universe is going to catch you up and it will all work out for you. So do it. So let's see what comes up next. These are one of my favourite decks of cards at the moment. Let's have another look through. Ooh, so we've got the initiation. So this came up for one of my ladies in one of my women's circles recently. So it says a rite of passage crossing the threshold, and it's kind of sort of in a cave, and there's the way out, there's a door there, and as you go through, there's blue sea, there's like beautiful land. It looks like there's pyramids and things like that, and almost like a treasure kind of on the doorway on the way out. So, you know, you might have been in a dark place. You might have felt like you were trapped, like you couldn't move forward. You might have felt things kind of around you blocking you from moving forward. So it could have been, you know, physical things, or it could have been energy blocks or things in your mind telling you that you can't quite move forward. And now is the time to cross the threshold and move into that new life and that new world. And actually, if you see the leap card and the cave that's there with the doorway, the colours are the same. So it's like that's where you have been, and now you can leap and move forward, and she's flying and she's free. So these cards sit with each other really well. So it's like you've gone through that phase, you know, that building blocks, you know, maybe training, maybe learning, all those things you kind of had to do to get where you currently are. So you've kind of done all of that, and now it's the time to cross through, get out of the cave, get out of the closet, get out of, you know, what's holding you back, and move forward. Because, you know, when you do that, you know, there's this whole new you. And actually I didn't notice that earlier when I looked at this. Can you see that, like, there's that old you kind of shedding those layers that's been holding you back, and the new you is free and released and rising up, and all of that stuff, that crap that's been sat there holding you back on your shoulders, or the burdens you've been carrying, all that stuff that's been weighing you down and, you know, preventing you from moving forward and being you, is now disappearing, and it's freeing, and, you know, it's all, you know, kind of going, so that now you've crossed the bridge almost to the next world, to the next you, to the next phase of your life, just in time for 2020. So that's great, and the next new decade. So let's do one more from these cards. It's all really positive, isn't it? Already kind of giving us the signs that we need, that it's okay to move forward and it's the right time. And I've just noticed in the background, in the treatment room I hire one day a week, there's orange lilies blossoming, which are my favourite. And they're just starting to open up. So I think that's a nice sign too, that, you know, the buds of the flowers are opening up in something beautiful. And orange is the sign of a healing. Ooh, there we go. Oh wow, this is quite a cool card that's come through. Can you see the floating people flying up again into the sky? So this is Pleiades. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So Pleiades is another sort of planet, solar system, and there's a really kind of new 5D type energy that comes from Pleiades, and some of us will have that energy in us, and some of us will get it through our healing sessions. But Pleiadians have always been sort of watching over Earth, kind of giving guidance, you know, giving help, and trying to make sure actually that this Earth carries on, and that we as a human race don't damage the planet and damage ourselves to extinction. And, you know, the universe out there, the larger universes and other solar systems and stars and planets, you know, they want Earth to survive and carry on. So when we get this Pleiadian energy coming in, that is a sign that, you know, there's more to just the day-to-day life that you're living. There's more to just your 9 to 5. You know, you're here for a purpose. You've got a real purpose. You've got a life mission. And, you know, and it says, you know, channeling and uplifting humanity. So some of you might be in healing work. Some of you might be you know, doing alternative therapies. Some of you might not be doing that stuff at all, but you've got more of a mission that's more than just what you think you're here for in your 9 to 5. And some of you might be channeling that Pleiadian energy to help heal the world and help others. So, you know, it's much more going on than what we see from our small perspective sometimes, or getting caught up in our little bubbles and our little lives of what we're doing. And there's a much bigger picture, and other planets, other solar systems are helping us and, you know, willing us forward and giving us that guidance we might not even know. So yeah, let's come out of the cave, the dark stuff, the blocks that's been holding us back. Let's leap forward. The universe is going to catch us anyway, and just be aware there's that bigger purpose. We can see all that coming out, you know, with you know, Greta and Extinction Rebellion and, you know, those kind of movements, but much more than that, you know, healing the planet, healing ourselves. And many more people are saying to me that they want to do healing work, you know, training to do Reiki and massage and other therapies, because they're getting that calling that there's more going on and they can help heal us and the planet and the world. So big changes, big things happening. So follow your calling. Watch out for synchronicities, signs. You know, maybe you keep seeing the same course, or maybe you keep bumping into somebody who's doing some kind of training or healing work, or maybe you keep thinking, I need that Reiki, or I want to train to do, you know, aura transformation, whatever it is. Maybe you're guided to do readings for people. So just thinking about what your spiritual calling might be and what's your purpose. Or it could be, you know, environmental. One of my yoga students messaged me to say she's doing this MSc at the university on like reducing waste and plastic, and in her new home she's going to go plastic free. You know, that's helping the environment. So, you know, it's huge really, the things we can be doing to uplift this race, humanity and the planet. So choose one more, our last card on the angel pack. Okay, we've got Bethany again. So she came out last week. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath or pedicure. So we're still getting the message through that maybe we're not taking enough care of ourselves. I go on and on about magnesium salt baths all the time to everybody. Magnesium chloride flakes, we're deficient in magnesium and we need it for so many functions in the body. So I have 2 baths a week with 2 or 3 big scoops, so that's really beneficial. When you have, you know, massage, Reiki energy work, it's shifting toxins, it's moving stuff around, it's getting rid of that energy, it's balancing your energy out. I feel the salt baths help with that energy balance clearing work too. So yeah, we've had it 2 weeks in a row, so we obviously aren't quite doing enough, and maybe we haven't listened, or maybe we didn't get that message last week. So do take care of yourself. It says take excellent care, so it's body, mind, spirit, physical, food, water, the right nutrition, resting, sleeping, not watching too much crap TV, not spending too much time on your phone. You know, they've got all the social media, all this stuff, politics going on, like, you know, keep it away, drink water, look after yourself, eat well, sleep, rest, do some yoga, do whatever exercise you love doing. So take excellent care of yourself, and we all need to do a bit more of that. So I hope you enjoyed the reading this week. Nice kind of deep reading there from the Keepers of the Light Rebecca Campbell pack and Messages from Angels. Please keep looking after yourself. Have a great week, everybody.